This is the schema of the blueprint. It's high stakes time. Where you try to put everything on the line. And trust me, it's been a great league. As you go back through this here, let's go to the standings first before I break down the Packers season. You know, you got the top dogs at the top right now. Trust me, that picture gonna change fast. But these are the guys I was picking. Sometimes this Jets team here, I got a funny feeling. This is, you know, Matty Ice. He ain't fooling nobody. But hey, he says he's Matty Leolo. I don't believe that one bit. But you got the Panthers. You know, let's go to the divisions. You know, make it a little more easier for us. The Lions, NFC North. This is my division. This is the Packers season going on right now. 4-4. My goodness. I've been fighting 500. We finally got back. You know, this is the Packers season. We're breaking it down, but we could touch on the divisions. I swept the Lions year one. He came in 2 years ago. He swept me last year, and now I got the upper hand on him. I beat him, but he's up there. He hasn't played the Colts this week yet, but I'm putting that down as a loss. I think the Colts gonna get him. You know, right now, 7 games in. You know, more of a defensive guy it seems. Hasn't put many points on the board yet, considering 7 games, but it's good enough for his style of play. The Bears are sitting right here. I lost to him. You know, I beat the Vikes, so I'm 2-1 in the division. 4-4, but 2-1 in the division. Okay. So if you look at a couple other divisions, NFC South is stacked. 3 guys fighting for a playoff spot. The Saints don't know what hit them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he expected this. 105 points. Yeah. I don't think he knew he was gonna get slapped in the face like that. But it's over. Okay, NFC East. You look at the Eagles. This can go any kind of way. I'm waiting on the Redskins. Dang, he's 19th ranked right now, and this is exactly why I had him at. He's number 19 for high stakes starters. Wow. Okay, but this is up for grabs. See how this plays out. You know, man, it's gonna be tough. But you know, if you want to hear my opinion, I think the Panthers will hold on here. I think the Falcons will slide in. I think the Bucks are done, and the Saints ain't no comeback. And you go to the, you know, back to the North. It's gonna come out of us 3. That's a 3-way race. It's anybody's game. Looking at my schedule, I think I got a shot. Got the Rams and Vikes back to back, so we should be 6-4. But we heading into the bye week, so we a much needed bye week. Okay. Then you go to the NFC West. Seattle's a fighter. I think he'll come up short, but he's a fighter. The Niners don't show me something. I look at the Niners, look at that 134, not bad, giving up less than 20 points a game, and he's scoring over 20 points a game. So he's doing what he needs to do to win. Had a couple of big wins, huge wins. One came against me. I ain't know what hit me. I got torched. I had no clue what hit me, and I'm still guessing. But I'm glad I had a good look at it. If I see his face coming up in the playoffs, which I'm looking at us making, hopefully, by the grace of God, I'll see him again, more likely. We might have to even travel to San Fran, but at least I've seen a few things. Going over to the AFC North, Steelers in control of this one. Bengals looking good right now. Ravens, they already split. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be tough. And I had picked 3 guys coming out this division, Steelers, Bengals, and Ravens. That could be changing, but let's see what happens. But I don't think the Steelers will lose ground. He'll definitely be on his way to the bye week. Unless the Tooth Fairy sitting right up under Bengals' pillow. I don't see it happening. If there's a Tooth Fairy with a gift up under his pillow, the Bengals can come back and pull it off. And so can the Ravens. You know, but I don't see that happening. Ain't no Tooth Fairy coming to y'all house this time around. No. NFC South, the Texans, Colts, and Titans, 3 heavyweights. Jacksonville holding on by a thread. This is gonna be a photo finish. This will be a photo finish. Cause this whole division just don't beat up on the NFC North. They're just coming in collecting wins on us until we step up. You know, even Jacksonville came out with a win over the Lions. Like wow. And then you look at the AFC East. You know, like I said, this got to be Matty Ice with the Jets. Dolphins already proved that he's worthy. He giving up less points than the 49ers. And 49ers clicking. The Patriots, SJ one of them guys who could pull out 6 wins in a row. Look out. He's probably pissed off right now. The Bills, as expected, picked 31-32. That ain't going to change. And, you know, you come over here to the West. I thought this division would dominate, but I knew somebody in this division was a fluke. I knew from gameplay that somebody was a fluke. I ain't even had, you know what I'm saying? I thought the Chargers would be the one at number 7, and Oakland would be the one to fall. But hey, it's still open. And this guy with the Chiefs, who I thought would be the biggest sleeper in the AFC, you know, because he's played well, he's been very consistent. But it seemed like he's falling apart. As everybody gets tougher, he's falling apart. He got to step up. Okay. That concludes the breakdown, what I think is going to happen the rest of the way. So let's get back to the Packers season. If you notice, as we look at our stats, we're already 500. This guy here, you know, if you go inside his numbers, this is one of the few times outside of Aaron Rodgers' one big season. Last year he had 29 touchdowns, only 21 picks. And I'm saying that because 94 rating from a rookie, that's huge. But as we are in the high stakes season, he had 1 year up on his belt. You know, still throwing the ball where I need him to. Most of these interceptions are my fault. Doesn't miss too many throws. Played against the Vikings, the deep ball looked real good, but on some occasions he overthrew. But it was kind of like the right type of overthrow, making sure the defense didn't get to it. You know, throw as far as he can sometimes when the defense looking behind. But, you know, looking at Hundley had 1 game against the Vikings, 6 touchdowns and 1 pick. Kind of wish my 2-year sophomore guy could have been in there, because we shredded the Vikings defense in week 7. No, actually week 8. That was week 8. Rushing wise, like I told the league, my offensive line is terrible right now. Like we getting weaker and weaker. My best interior lineman that everybody wanted to trade for gave up 4 sacks against the Vikes. We torched the Vikes, and the line still gave up like 7 sacks. So that's why this 3.1 is here. That's why my team as a whole, if you see here, been sacked 26 times. That's terrible. So we might do a little bit of offensive line shuffling. Yeah, so as you see, I don't take off much with the quarterback. Only 2 attempts for 6 yards. You know, even when he rushes, he only 3 yards to carry. This is a big touchdown right here. When Miranda came out, and I got a touchdown. This is real huge. Man, big win. And that game, you know, looking at it, I can't recall it. You know, so I played the Vikings, I played the Bears, I played the Lions, we were at the Titans. You know, that was a big touchdown against the Lions. That was big. That put us up 14-3. And this dude fumbled 4 times. You never know, because they put a solid lick on this guy when he got the touchdown against the Lions. We won that game 24-3. So, big touchdown. I mean, he hit a guy and kept going. So, you never know. This guy could get more carries. 2.6. You know, he don't carry much, but we'll see. Once again, the offensive line is not opening no holes. Receiving wise, you know, I hired Joe Gibbs because, you know, back in the day, the Redskins had 3 1,000-yard receivers. Nobody's never done that. And that's why Joe Gibbs is one of my favorite coaches of all time, if not my favorite. This year, we implemented a little bit more, though. Jimmy Johnson system to the tight end. You notice the tight end, his numbers don't even stack up. This guy can't catch the ball at all, according to the numbers. Run block was pretty good. You go over to the skill set, you see 69 run blocking, impact 61. You know, we need to go a little bit better in that category. From a receiving standpoint, I just been calling whatever I can call. I mean, he hit the Vikings up for 3 touchdowns, but he was already killing before he got to the Vikings game. One time, I called the Bears slipping. The Bears beat me handily, 32-13. But even in that game, this dude did exactly what I needed him to do. So look for him to be in the Pro Bowl. Briggs just been out muscling guys, getting open. We could do a little bit better, but like I said, it's high stakes, man. Everybody ain't gonna have no Hall of Fame type season. Wallace, I like Wallace. Wallace got the ball. He had 3 touchdowns against the Vikings, but he kind of been like, it's high stakes. Briggs is my number one, but this guy's good too. But he only 5'10". Briggs 6'4", so I go to him a little bit more in the clutch. Randall, a reliable receiver, 17 catches for 181. In the air, man, this man's 22 yards to carry. 1 touchdown only, but he's done exactly what I asked him to do in the passing game too. Doesn't drop much. And Chamberlain, when the other guys are getting double, this guy's been coming through. This is the 3rd receiver, basically the 4th receiver with a tight end deep into the mix. Chamberlain, 17 receptions for 346, 3 touchdowns. Perkins, just, it's kind of like a package guy. I've been impressed. He hasn't dropped anything that I asked him, to hold on to. You want to see these guys right here. Darian Briggs. The guy with the Jets wanted him, for a long time, but I like, nah, this is my high stakes man. You look at Wallace, I got him in time. High stakes guy. 25 years old, but I got him just in time. He's 2 years in, because, Cobb ain't around no more. Jordy Nelson. I lost Julio because he didn't want the money I gave him. Traded Brown away. Everybody been doing their thing. Fullback got a couple of catches. Okay. Yeah, Noble, he's alright. 4 for 34. I put him in a package too. These are just package guys right now. All these guys from this tight end on down are just package guys. This was a big touchdown too. But once again, a little too late. This guy had a nice 40-yard catch against the Titans, who I lost again 24-14. I almost put him at the 3rd spot, but if you look at the numbers, you'll see why I didn't do it. Just no catching ability. And Chambers, if you look at Chamberlain, you know what I'm saying? Wilt Chamberlain, little brother, you'll see the numbers. And this guy gonna only get better. We get to that playoffs, man. This guy here, he definitely would be well counted on. Okay, let's move on to the offensive line. Like I told you before, this is terrible for offensive line. If we were actually getting sacked, not just by the O-line, not just by the, O-line not blocking well, but some nasty blitzing, no nanos, all clean. Shit, one time the Vikings took his guy and came and hit me on his own. I'm like, damn, these guys are really trying not to give me no time. G-Hay, who I love dearly, 343 pounds. My only offensive lineman that I coveted very high in the draft. If you look at it, 1st round pick, a lineman in the 1st, in my system, that don't happen much. But when I saw this guy, go back to him one more time. Saw this guy with that 343 pounds, bench presses like in the mid 30s, 35. Man, I had to get this guy. Had to get him. 89 strength, 94 run block, 92 impact. But we're not getting it done. This guy here, we just not getting it done. As a unit, we're gonna have to do some switching. This guy don't block well for a long time, but this season here, we're not blocking well. This guy's injured right here, and you see he got 99 awareness. That's all he's here for. So I might try to see what I could do with him. For some reason, inside the red zone, we have blocked really well. Inside the red zone. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. Definitely making some plans on making some switches. Flowers been benched. Flowers not even playing right now. You look at Flowers here. His numbers just went way down. He got worse as time went on. Maybe I need to put him back in, because when he was in there, we did really well. And that's the left guard spot. Left guard Osborne playing right now. 91 run block. I expect some more out of him. He 343. Maybe he just can't get that push. Joyce only gave up 2 sacks. I've been impressed with him, but he kind of got lit up a little bit by, along with the tight end, by Leonard Floyd of the Bears. Other than that, I think he played pretty well. And that was a couple of times I play action. So when you play action, it's very hard to judge offensive line, but we'll see what happens. We're getting better. Just need to get some holes open. Seems like everybody gearing up on the run. And this guy here, who's taking the place of my injured tackle, his numbers are terrible. I actually moved him from right to left and moved the other guy to the right tackle. My right tackle is more important. Seems like that might be the move we need to make. So we'll see. Well, we got an injured guy. This guy's a Hall of Famer. So we'll see what happens. On the defensive side of the ball, sack total right now, Von Miller is 6.5 sacks, Cox 4.5. That's 11 sacks total. 8 games, I expect a little bit more, but we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. This guy's been a nightmare against the run. In open space, he is one of the best tacklers you ever see. He actually leads the team in tackles right now. You don't get that much out of your right outside linebacker. I play a lot of different defenses: 3-4, 4-3, 4-6, nickel 3-3-5, quarters. I play it all. So, for him to be this active at 2.5 sacks, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. My rookie, who I put into the fire, like the Panthers said, put him into the fire, which I did, but I feel like, we need to put the guy back that's been balling for the last 2 seasons. Put him back in there. And that guy I'm speaking of is Jackson. Jackson has amazing numbers. 88 speed, 84 play recognition, 83 block shed. You look at his awareness, 83 as well. Zone is jacked up, but his strength is good. He only has 47 catching though, which is why I gave this guy Small a chance. You look at Small got some numbers that other guys ain't got. He got the 75 strength. His catching is way better. Zone 74, that is tremendous. But 85 in speed, only 65 awareness. 65 play recognition. Just it's high stakes time, man. He looks stupid against Tennessee. After I got beat up by Tennessee and San Fran, I had to take him out the fight, dog. I just had to go back to linebackers from last year. I said to myself, you know what? You don't got these linebackers ready for this high stakes season. Go back to your original cast. So basically, we put this guy never moved, but we just basically, this guy here, Victor Travis. Look at his numbers. Man got 86 speed. Tackling could be better, but that 92 play recognition has been tremendous. 90 awareness. He got 7 in zone. Nice 64 catching. He plays ball. But in the middle, we got Joey Browner, who played big against the Vikings. He also has 88 speed. He's coming up 82 play recognition. 81 awareness, 60 something catching, 66 to be exact. This guy's a typical middle linebacker, that plays behind Jackson in the 3-4. So you got two guys with 8.8 speeds coming at your head. Neither one of these guys ain't let me down um, at all. So INT category, we can get better. But Nicholson, man, he could get player of the week for week 8. This guy had 2 forced fumbles, a pick 6, 92 speed. I mean, the safety position has been the most competitive position on my team. And we'll get to that in a minute. But he got 92 speed, 91 acceleration, hit power 83, 78 zone. And the main reason that he's in now, not because of jumping, because his jumping is terrible, 82 jumping, but his 67 catches been coming through. We got some guys with some better catch on the bench, but Nicholson showed me something one time. He came in and this guy was jumping and his foot, his lateral movement was just like tremendous. So I left him in there. I left him in the game. Okay. Now, House, House is nothing but a fourth DB, and he's been balling. He got 3 picks. Avery got a couple of picks. We should have more picks. This guy here, Josh Jones, the leader of the secondary, got 90 speed. He made it all the way from the beginning to the end. He got the 75 catching. Strong. Got the hit power. His zone is 78. Nice. Pass the flex. He leads the team in pass the flex. He's actually been in the position. He could be doing better, but hey, no shame. You're doing your job. Forced fumbles, like I said before, this guy had 2 against the Vikes. Von Miller got 2 forced fumbles and 2 recoveries. One of those came against the Bears. That was one of the bright spots. And look, we only have 1 touchdown return for the season. We've been doing a good job of knocking it down, but we could do better. Even in some of the games we lost, people ain't been able to pass much on us. Shit, one of the game I won against the Cardinals, he had 300 some yard passing, but since then, we kind of cooled off. So, like I told you before, it's very competitive in the backfield, the defensive secondary. We're 27th in giving up yards. We 15th in points scored. Points allowed is 12th. We've been doing a good job in the red zone, like I said, trying to hold people to field goals. And that's what's holding on right now. But that 27th in yards could get better, but that could be misleading. I normally go by points. Sometimes you get up by 30-some points, you start laying off a little bit, but we're looking to get better. We're looking to get better. Okay, as we roll over to the depth chart, like I said about the competitive positions, if you notice here, this guy Brown is pretty good too. Both got 85 awareness. Definitely Nicholson is faster, better play recognition. Brown got a better zone. I saw Brown make a couple of plays. He plays better at the free safety spot sometimes, but he can't take Jones' spot. Josh Jones the leader. These guys here, 92 jumping. But the way I play my defense, Brown does still come in from time to time. So you need about 4 safeties in this game to be successful. Then you look at Josh Jones, the guy who played behind him is Malone. He's a rookie. 91 speed. 91 play, 91 acceleration. He just, like I said, these rookies are just too down to put into the fire. Some of them are going to be in there, but just in sub packages. You got to jump into. Because right now it's high stakes. It's high stakes time. The kicking game, You know, we got Jumbo and we got Vogel. We didn't even touch bases on that, what their current situation is in stats. That's because usually people don't think about kickers, but I do. That's a big part of the game. When it's time to kick, it's vital. Okay. You know, you see 5 for 7 for the season, 56 long field goal, extra point, missed 3 of those bad boys. If you look at him, he got the numbers. 33 years old, so probably got 93 kick power. You know, accuracy could be a little bit better, but that's okay. You know, so that's it. The Packers right now have a tough road ahead. You look at some of the scores of the Packers season. So you know, a lot of people love to see stats. This was just a terrible. The Seahawks, man, it was just terrible. I had this game. I was up like 24-12, lost it. You know, I knew the Cardinals would be a tough game, but we fortunate to win that. Just got blew out. I don't know what hit us. We just got hit. And I took it out on the Lions. Kind of like we've been playing mad ball. After we lose, we come back and fight. And, you know, the Giants didn't show up. Real tough losses to 2 teams in a row. You know, I didn't know how the Titans was going to come. We was hoping to beat the Bears. Man, this got been in the 7 divisions. You know, depends on what team we got. Remember, I had Atlanta. He had the Saints. I beat them like 7 times to 1. Minnesota. He had one time. I think I had the Vikings. He had the Vikings. I had the Packers. Man, it was just back and forth seesaw battle. And then I got the Vikings. I took it out on him. You know, so now we got the bye week. So you know, we're looking forward. You know, to a real great run for the last 8 games. If we can get that, we're good to go. Alright, if you watched it, I hope you liked it. You know, that's it. It's the Packers season. High stakes time, fellas. Let's go.